Okay, auction time. This is the 3J series auction. 3J01. Now, this one I made off camera from a large piece of Flint River chert from Georgia. It was a difficult piece, so I didn't want to do it on video. It was giving me some trouble near the tip here. This is patterned after Type 1 Danish daggers. I know they do look different than this. The blade is a little bit more narrow up near the tip, and this is actually more narrow here too. Anyway, this is ground around the stem and the base. It feels good in the hand. This one is right at 8 inches long. Okay. All right. 3J02. This one I made on video. This is the Spiral Mounds tribute point I made on video. It's raw Texas chert. But when I was looking at pictures, I saw a chert similar to this in the pictures from the Spiral Mound artifacts. So I tried to choose a chert that looks similar to the cherts that I saw in the photos. Now the real ones are thinner than this. Okay? So just be aware. Semi-translucent. I don't know if all of them, the real ones, are thinner than this, but I know the ones that I've seen in side view are very, very thin. Okay, the real ones. All right. 3J03. I made this one on video. I already forgot the name of it. Anyway, I did do a little bit of work on the stem and the base here. I grounded down a little bit. Okay, and I think I made this this a little deeper in here in the base. Otherwise, that's it. I didn't change anything else. I just ground down this base area a little bit. Okay, it's a Georgia jasper. I still can't remember the name. I'm thinking about it, but oh well. It is on video. You can see the whole process. Okay. 3J04. This one I made off camera. It's Knife River. No, not Knife River. Flint Ridge. Flint Ridge. Heat treat. And this one's styled after Huffaker points. Huffaker. Huffaker. It has multiple notches on the sides. This is a little bit bigger than the real ones and a little bit thicker than the real ones. Okay, but this, I make these a little bit bigger so you can maybe use them for hunting. It's 7/8 inches wide. Okay, that's just out of curiosity. Let's see. $50 grains. I mean, you might not want to use this particular one for hunting, but maybe use it as a pattern or something. It's got some translucency to it. It doesn't show up that well here in this lighting, but it's blue. This is a bluish color. In the middle here. Okay. All right. 2 objects in this next item. 3J05. These I made on video, except the last stage on this one I did off camera. I just kind of trimmed it up and made it more regular and made it straighter and tried to get these sides here flatter, and then I ground them with the abrader just to grind it down and make it less sharp. All right, so you can see the initial process of this one on video, and I call it an axe head on video, but it could either be an axe head or a chisel. Chisels, though, are usually fat on this end, as far as I know, in this time period. This is patterned after Danish flint-knapped objects from the Neolithic. Both of these are patterned from Danish Neolithic artifacts used for woodworking or for combat, like this one here might be for combat, for agricultural purposes. Okay, either defending your crops or clearing land or doing woodworking chores around the farm and that kind of thing. All right, that's what these were meant for. Okay, so yeah, these are a thing. You just look up Danish Neolithic axe or Danish Neolithic stone tools or something like that, and you can see. Not all of these are flared like this. This is actually an exaggerated flare. I did see one that looked like this. I can't find it on the... When I did a search, I couldn't find it. I should have saved the photo or took a screenshot of where I saw it. But there's one that's very similar to this in size and shape. Although I did kind of exaggerate the flare on this one. But you can see this one on video. I did do this one on video. I did some finer edge work here off camera. It still needs to be ground down because any little protrusion on here, any little platform, the wood will catch it and chip the stone. So it's got to be smooth as possible. So that's why they ground them down, at least on the edges here, on the working bits. This one needs to be ground down as well. All right, I don't think they use them in this state with a lot of bumps on the edge. You know what I mean? Okay. I didn't grind them down because I don't have time. Or else I would have ground them down. 3J06, 3 objects in this particular item. Now I made both of these on video. You can see the whole process of this one. I did not alter this off camera. This one I did alter off camera by making this base a little bit concave. All right, and then I ground it down. Same thing I did on the other one. I ground this down here. To me, this looks like a knife blade, but it's patterned after big sandy type points. All right, and it's made of a chert or an ortho quartzite or some stone that resembles quartzite. It's not technically a quartzite, I don't think. And then I made this one off camera from the same material, same stuff, from a flake. And this one could be a Madison, probably. I just wanted to see if I could make a smaller point out of it, and yeah, worked out okay. It's not easy to knap, that's for sure, and I couldn't get it any thinner than that. This one I was lucky to get it that thin. Let's see. .108 grains, 342, and 502 grains. This one is a little over 3 1/8 by 1 3/4. This one 1 7/8 by 1 inch. So you could use this for hunting mean, most states require an inch wide or 7/8 inch wide hunting point. Okay. The barbs, though, not all states allow barbs, so keep that in mind. All right. Okay, boxes of stuff now. Let's see, what is this one? 3J01. This is a miscellaneous heat treat. Okay, miscellaneous. This is Georgia Jasper, Texas Chert. I have this one on video. Georgia Flint River. It is a heat treat. It's below 400 degrees heat treat. This one, heat treated Georgia Jasper, high quality, very high quality stuff. And this one is Texas Chert. This is on video as well. Okay, 5 bifaces in this one. .3J08. This one is raw Georgia Flint River. I think there's 5 bifaces in this one. I didn't measure the other one. Let's see. This is 4 by 3 and some 4 1/4. Right around 4, a little bit less. 4 3/4. RW is raw. This one's more refined than the others, than the other first 3. And this one here is a little bit over 6 1/4 by 3 1/2. Yeah, so they're all pretty much high grade Flint River from Georgia. Flint River Chert. I don't see any major issues. If you end up buying this particular batch, I'm not going to be able to refine these down further. These are being sold as is. Okay? Sometimes I get a request to refine these down further for a little bit extra money, but I can't do it this time. I don't have much time this month. I've got to prepare for a Knapping coming up. This one does have a hole in it. This one is kind of steppy right there. So just be aware, it's got some cortex. So this is the least refined one of the whole batch. Okay. .3J09. Miscellaneous high quality raw. That's HQR, high quality raw. This is all Texas stuff. Texas Cherts. Let's see, this flake, there's a various flake sizes in here. It's over 5 inches. This is over 4 inches. Yeah, various Texas Cherts. They're all high grade raw. So I don't know what they are, but I know they nap well. Okay. This is kind of a peanut butter looking stuff here. Same with this, kind of peanut buttery looking. The light's not that great for some reason. All right, so there are various sizes and various shapes, but it's all high quality raw stuff. Some of it's more translucent than others. Some of it, there's a little thick spot on this one. I saved these. These have been saved for a long time, especially ones with dirt on them. They've been in my yard for a long time. But I've got so much of it now that I'm going to sell some of it off. I got a lot of flakes. Okay, so you get the idea. There are various shapes, various Texas Cherts. There might be something in here. Yeah, this is Rainy Buttes. That's not Texas stuff. This Rainy Buttes. But everything else should be Texas stuff. This one, I don't know where I got this one. It's a brown Chert. It's probably Texas. Dark brown Chert, like it looks like the color of chocolate. All right. So yeah, all of these will fit in here in this box. Okay. I'll get it in there somehow. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty full. All right. I'm going to show these together. 3J10, 3J11. These are obsidian bifaces, and one of the boxes has a big old flake in it. All right, so just obsidian and dacite bifaces. This is 4 something. That's dacite. This is over 4. This is it's like mahogany obsidian, but it has a lot of black in it. Oh yeah, this is I think this is that dacite. There's a big flake in each box. This one is on video, actually. Yeah, this particular piece is on video. This is a high quality, clear, smoky. You can't see. It's the same stuff. These two are the same, I think. No, not that one. No, not that one either. Yeah, these two are the same material. It's smoky, very translucent, very transparent obsidian. And then there's 2 pieces of banded obsidian. Okay. This one here, did I see a crack? Oh no, that's part of that fracture there. That's part of the surface. I don't think that's a crack in it. I think that's a step fracture. Okay. So that was 3J10. 3J11, the same type of stuff. This one here, this is actually, let's see, is it clear? It's too thick to tell. It's a very high grade obsidian, 4.5. Also very high grade obsidian flake. This is mahogany obsidian, but it's mostly black. This is a piece of dacite. It's got dirt because of it's been in my yard forever. 3.5. This is banded. Let's see. This is a flake of high quality. This might be. It's got some kind of. It might have slight swirly or wispy bands in it. All right, but these are all high grade pieces of obsidian. This is a gray banded obsidian. This might be more difficult to knap than the other ones. And this is also a banded obsidian. Now these are vertical bands. On the other box they were horizontal bands. I don't know where these come from. I'm not an expert on obsidian. The hardest one to knap is this one here. It's very snappy. It'll snap in half extremely easily. All right. .3J12. This is a heat treat swirl. This is from Georgia. It's Georgia chert, 450 degrees. I think these were heated for over 6 hours. So it should penetrate all the way through. All right. at least 6 hours, probably 8 hours. That's 6 inches. 5, 4 3/4. A little over 5 1/4, and almost 4. Okay. And like I said, I can't refine these down. If you end up buying this, I cannot refine them any further. They're just being sold as is. Okay, so just be aware. And this stuff sometimes is difficult to knap because it's got inconsistencies, but the heat treatment makes it a little bit easier. It also makes it easier to snap in half, so be aware. All right, but some people, I like this material a lot. I was going to make stuff out of this, but I need some money for the Knapping, so I'm going to offer these to you guys. And last but not least, we got 2 boxes of flakes. Let's see. Yeah. 3J13, 3J14. 2 boxes of flakes. This is all swirl. I call it swirl chert from Georgia. I don't know what it's called locally. Okay, just a box of flakes, various sizes. Some of them are going to be thin. Some of them are going to be thick. Some of them are going to be small. Some are going to be large. Okay. I was saving these for myself as well, but I can't be saving right now. I'll build up my supply a little bit later. Okay. That gives you an idea what these look like. Both boxes are very similar. That one was J13. This one is J14. Some of this is more swirly than other stuff. You can see the big difference here. This one actually might be just Flint River, no swirls in it. Yeah, but it's going to be heat treat. I don't know if I mentioned that these are all heat treat. You can kind of tell by the color that it's heat treat. It's all heat treat. All right, 450 degrees. You might find some regular butterscotch in here because it turns red also. The butterscotch from Georgia, butterscotch Flint River chert. But a lot of it is this swirly stuff. Okay? Most of it is anyway. Okay. That's it. Alright, so rules. Bid in the comments section under one of my pre-populated comments. This means that you will be replying to one of or more of my comments. Okay? My pre-populated comments will contain the item number, a timestamp where the item appears in the video, and a short description. I will like your comment if I see it. Sometimes comments are not always visible. It may take a while for me to like your comment, but as the time approaches the end of the auction, I will check more frequently. All right, so just be aware that I'll be checking, and I'll hit the like button if I see your comment. If you don't see a like on your comment and you've been waiting and waiting, I might not see it. I might not have seen it. So send me an email. Ask me if I've seen it. All right. Try not to bid at the last minute. I'm using YouTube's time tracker, and it's not always accurate. It can be up to 2 minutes off. Please be aware of this. Yeah, I'm using YouTube's time tracker because that's what everybody sees. And some guys will wait till the last minute, right? And you know that you're on time, and I know that you're on time, but YouTube may say you're not on time. It can be off by about 2 minutes. And everyone sees those times. So if I award you the item, even though you and I both know you're on time, if I award you the item and it looks like you're late, someone's going to complain correctly that it looks like we're cheating. Okay? So just be aware, YouTube time tracker is not very accurate. So if you're going to bid at the last minute, your bid might not count. Okay. Shipping is free in the U.S. International shipping is discounted but not free. I will add the following amounts to your winning bid if you're an international bidder. Okay, so first class package, I add $20. Small priority flat rate box, I add $30. And medium priority flat rate box, $40 to $50, depending on the current international shipping rates for that. It varies there. All right. I will provide tracking numbers. I accept PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, check or money orders. I can also email you an electronic invoice that you can pay with a card. Winners will be announced starting at 9:01 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 8 Central, 7 Mountain, 6 Pacific. I will reply to your winning bid with sold, thank you, with item number and the price. Please email me your name, address, etc. to jackcrafty2@gmail.com. Yeah, if I've already done business with you and you've bid before and all that stuff, I already got your information on file. You don't need to give me all this. If you're new, make sure I know who you are. Make sure that I know your real name as opposed to your YouTube name, so I know where to send it. And your address, of course. And your method of payment. One of these methods. If you don't have one of these methods, just email me and we'll work it out. All right. There's a more complete description of the rules in the description box below. If you have questions, please email me at jackcrafty2@gmail.com. Please look at my previous auctions to see how they work. If you're not able to reply or comment, you will not be able to bid. If you don't know how to reply or comment, please practice on another one of my videos. I will work with you via email if you're having issues or with the comments or replies. Okay? I'm going to show you here in a second how to bid on one of my auctions with my tablet. Okay? All right, let's get to that one. Let's see if this works here. There's been issues where the bidder doesn't see the comments or whatever. All right, so this is my channel, right? You can go to my channel and you hit videos and they all come up. Okay, now you look for auction video. It's Monday, time for the auction. Yep, this was my old ones. Now see where it says comment here? You don't comment there. You look to see where there are comments in the comment section. And what I did was I didn't hit this comment line. I hit right here on this part. I don't know how it works on the computer. You might just use the mouse, but now you can see all the comments. This is a pre-populated comment. It says Jack Crafty right there. I put that in. All right, I put that in before the auction starts. I pre-populate these with this comment, with these comments. It has the item number, the timestamp, and a small description. Okay, what you do is you either touch this or you touch that little reply thing, and you'll see other people have bid, right? So you check to see what the highest bid is, and then you add a reply, and then you bid there. Okay, and then you hit enter or whatever, hit that little arrow right there. Okay, all right, and you can see how it works. Now sometimes it'll say add a comment instead of saying add a reply, but this is the comment section. It's not the reply section. All right, now let's see if I can see. It says right here, it says add a comment. Same thing. YouTube considers it to be the same thing, but this is the comment section. It's not the reply section, so you might get mixed up. Right, so here you go. Just go to one of my auction videos where it says comments. You hit on this space, not on that line, but you hit on this space up here, and it'll bring you to all the comments. And then you can either hit the line or hit this little symbol right there. And when it's add a reply, you can do that, but put in your bid. Everyone just puts a $sign with the bid, or you can just put the number. You don't have to put the $sign. or you can add whatever in there you want. Okay? Hopefully that's clear. Again, I'll work with you if you don't know how to do this. If you're on a computer, just use your mouse, I guess, to negotiate these. This is the comments section, okay? Practice on another video if you don't know how to do it on the auction video. All right, so that's it. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Thank you and good luck.